10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Plus 5 seconds.
Lift off normal.
P1 tracking.
P3 tracking.
Magnificent liftoff of PSLV3 with Aditya L1 on board.
Plus 15 seconds.
PSLV3 का सफल उत्थापन और इसके साथ
20 seconds.
प्रथम भारतीय सौर अंतरिक्ष यान निकल चुका है सूर्य के तेज से विज्ञान को प्रकाश करने।
Airlift strap-on ignited.
इसके साथ ही एक और कदम है अंतर्ग्रहीय सफर में भारत की उपस्थिति सिद्ध करने का। आप देख रहे हैं PSLV3 प्रथम चरण पूरी तरह सामान्य।
The rocket flying forth, following nominal trajectory and developing nominal thrust. The bright fumes against a clear midday sky. A rocket launch is more than just a sight to behold. The roaring sound and the vibrations that we can feel here. Adding to this, the thrill are just amazing. Ground-lit and air-lit strap-ons operating together with the first stage S139.
Ground lit strap-on separated.
जैसा कि निर्धारित है ग्राउंड लेड स्ट्रैप ऑन को सेपरेट कर दिया गया है।
The PSLV-C57 is prepared to launch the 1480 kg Aditya L1 spacecraft into Earth-bound orbit, from which it will be placed into a halo orbit around the L1 point in 4 months. The satellite is intended to study the Sun and how it impacts the heliosphere. The Sun, which is the center of our solar system and has always fascinated humans, is a ball of hot gases formed by the nuclear fusion process. The visible outer surface of the Sun is known as the photosphere, followed by the chromosphere and then the corona. After initially dropping through the chromosphere, the Sun's temperature abruptly rises in the corona, reaching extremely high values of 1 to 3 million Kelvin. The Aditya L1 mission has 7 scientific payloads to conduct a comprehensive study of the Sun. The Visible Emission Line Coronagraph, VELC, investigates the solar corona and the dynamics of coronal mass ejections. The Solar Ultraviolet Imaging Telescope, SOOT payload, scans the solar disk in near ultraviolet light and detects fluctuations in solar irradiance. The Aditya Solar Wind Particle Experiment, ASPEX, and Plasma Analyzer Package for Aditya PAPA payloads investigate the solar wind and energetic ions, as well as their energy distributions. The Solar Low Energy X-ray Spectrometer, SOLEXIS, and the High Energy L1 Orbiting X-ray Spectrometer, HELIOS, analyze X-ray flares from the Sun over a wide energy range. The magnetometer payload is designed to measure the interplanetary magnetic field at the L1 point. Aditya L1 is equipped to take in situ measurements of charged particles and fields at L1 and is dedicated to studying the Sun across several energy bands. The Lagrange Point L1 is located around 1.5 million kilometers from the Earth between the Sun and the Earth. These observations are best made from a vantage point that provides a continuous view of the Sun. All payloads are designed in close coordination with ISRO centers and national laboratories like as IIA, IUCAA and PRL. With this mission, ISRO will once again demonstrate its position in space exploration.
59.7 kilometers altitude. At 204 seconds into the flight, the payload fairing is separated. As the launch vehicle attains 113 kilometers altitude and the dense atmosphere is no longer present around. These events are taking place in the operational regime of the second stage, which lasts for 153 seconds. PS2 was separated 262.4 seconds into the flight at an altitude of 130 kilometers, while the relative velocity is 4.9 kilometers per second. The third stage, PS3, ignites about a second later and burns for 118 seconds, during which time it adds 12 kilometers to the altitude and enhances relative velocity tremendously from 4.9 kilometers per second to 7.3 kilometers per second. There is a coast phase of 200 seconds that follow PS3 burnout, during which there is no thrust being developed, but the rocket continues to be steered. At 581 seconds into the flight, the PS3 separates, and the last in the fourth stage of the rocket, together with the Aditya L1 spacecraft, coasts for a long time thereafter. Close to 5 minutes past the launch time. Presently, the third stage of PSLV is operational, developing nominal thrust. A coast phase of 200 seconds will follow, in which the rocket will continue to be steered while there is no development of thrust.
जी हाँ, अभी कुछ ही क्षणों में
Third
PS3
stage
का
action completed.
प्रज्वलन काल समाप्त हो चुका है और कोस्टिंग फेज इसके बाद जारी रहेगा.
Flight dynamics software to obtain past trajectory data from tracking, apply mathematical computation to calculate present and future location of the spacecraft in a process known as orbit determination. But the correct orbital parameters at the time of injection are of prime importance.
अब तक कुल 22 सौर मिशनों को नासा, ईसा, जर्मन
Aditya L1 satellite separated.
और जिसका इंतजार था वह पल आ चुका है. इसकी पुष्टि कर दी गई है.
PSLV3
आदित्य L1
Aditya L1 mission accomplished. Handing over to mission director.
And we have a confirmation of Aditya L1 separate.